Hi everyone, this is Nate Hoffer with the Good Samaritan Shelter, and I want to share something with you that's been on my heart for a while and hopefully will be an encouraging word for you. If you're anything like me, you've heard people use the phrase a lot, that you have to have thick skin to work with people and to be in ministry and to be in social services and to be in social work. You have to develop thick skin in order to have longevity and in order to avoid burnout. And that saying has never really sat too well with me. I never really quite understood that. And I've been processing it lately. And I know for me what's always been helpful is to try to be intentional about not developing thick skin. I don't want to become callous. I don't want to become jaded. I think it's okay for us to be impacted when people hurt us and when people offend us and when people criticize us or when people mistreat us. I know it impacts me and I have to work through it. And I never want to get to a point where my skin becomes so thick that I don't feel those things. Because I feel like the moment when I stop becoming impacted by that is also the time when I start becoming a little less aware of the needs around me. And maybe a little less willing to jump in and to help people because I've developed that thick skin. So instead what I do is I allow those things to impact me, the hard things. But what I do is I run immediately to God with those things and I pray about it and I let Him know that I'm hurt and that I'm struggling and this is really bothering me. And I give it to Him. Just like as a father, I'm a dad, and I love when my little children come to me when they're hurt. It brings me joy to comfort them. And I think God, our Father, feels the same way about us, His children. He delights when we come to Him and when we share with Him the things that are bothering us. So it isn't about trying to be tough and trying to be strong and macho and develop that thick skin. I think it's about knowing what to do with our hurts and knowing how to cast those to God and give them over to Him in a prayerful way. And still being aware and willing of hurting people around us and not becoming callous or cold or developing that thick skin that might make us less effective in our ministry to others. So I just want to encourage you to think about that. Next time you think about, I have to toughen up and get thick skin, I don't think it's about that, because I think that'll decrease the effectiveness of your ministry to those around you. I think it's about knowing how to handle your hurts, understanding that it's okay that things impact you and that things bother you. It's not about how strong or how tough you can be. It's about how quickly you can go to God in prayer with the things that are bothering you. And I think ultimately that's what sets us up for longevity in ministry. That's what prevents us from having burnout as we're walking alongside people who are hurting and who need our help. It's about knowing how to handle our hurts rather than trying to internalize them and to become stronger. So just think about trying not to develop thick skin and trying to do a better job at quickly handing over your hurts to God.